Okay, couldn't speak.
Random words.
Natural ginger.
Yep.
DMT told me the secrets of the universe.
Really?
Mate, you should check out the podcast I did. It's on the channel, The Dan Wheeler Show featuring Kaz. I've been connected with a guy called Danny. He's a guy from America, and he's made a discovery with DMT. Now, guys, I don't condone drugs. I'm an addict myself. It's don't do it. You know, it's a very powerful thing. It's not an addictive substance, thankfully, but it is naturally occurring in the human body. The pineal gland produces it. It's called dimethyltryptamine. I know quite a bit about it and researched it for many, many, many years. I've experienced it 3 doses myself, and haven't done it for 2-3 years, right? So it's not something. It's so intense and it's so monumentally profound. It's not something you could do all the time. It's you need months and years to digest it all. It's
Some
mental.
people never ever go back, do they?
But he's made a discovery whereby when you smoke DMT, if you look through a particular laser, we talk about this on the podcast. It's a 2-hour interview. When you look through a laser whilst on DMT, the laser projects onto the wall in a certain frequency. You see code in the object that the light is shined on, as in the code of reality. Now, what makes it even more mental, because you could easily be cynical and think, well, okay, well, it's a hallucinogenic. Of course you're going to see whatever your mind wants you to see. What makes this unique is that if you have more than one person in the room on DMT and you look through the laser, you see the same fucking code. The code is not coming from in here. It's there through the laser. Not in the laser. The laser is just the light. It's a monumental discovery. Go and check out the podcast. I highly recommend it. You know, I don't condone drugs or drug usage. Trust me, it's ruined my life. But I would highly recommend watching the podcast as an interest, as an intrigue. It's a groundbreaking discovery, because if it turns out he's currently getting funding to have a clinical study done with double-blinded studies, it's a legit thing. And we're going to set up a whole new podcast together as well. But if what he claims to be true is accurate, and then multiple people see the same code through this light on the objects, imagine the consequences.
Change your life.
Imagine the consequences.
Yeah.
It means this isn't real. It means it's generated somehow in code, a simulation of some kind. It means nothing's real.
It's mind-blowing, mate, because if I let
It's
my
remarkable.
mind go there, then
It's remarkable.
I don't know where life goes.
Yeah, 220 people have replicated his test and proven it to be accurate.
Yeah.
A couple of people didn't, but vast majority did. Anyway, we'll come back to that.
Back to fire.
Check it out, it's on the
Woody
channel.
was asking about his can you say, I can't even speak. Woody was asking, did it happen? Did we shut off the super likes after he put his in? But
No, mate, we'll do yours.
No.
No,
We'll do
they're
yours.
there, so
All of
don't
his is
panic.
next.
Yours
actually.
are next. Honestly, we were leaving at like you said, Alison. We were going at 2:30.
This was only meant to be a 2-hour stream.
We're still here.
Oh, it's 5 hours almost. God, what are we doing? I've loved every fucking second of it.
Oh, Vinny says, you guys have to do Life is Funny. DMT told me the secrets of the universe.
Nicole says DMT, natural drug, mind-blowing experience. It's not even a drug, really, if you think about it. We produce it in the brain, as does every animal on the planet. Which, if we were in a simulation, of course, you would need, if DMT and the light show you the code, and DMT is released in your brain 24/7, and it's also the reason why we dream is DMT. So the question is, are we actually dreaming, or are we connecting to somewhere else and experiencing that? That's a mental thought process as well.
Yes.
And also, fun fact for you, they were doing a study on DMT to find out, they were trying to find out what happens when someone dies with DMT levels, and coincidentally, a fluke of luck, not for the patient's case, but the patient, while they were doing a CT scan, had a heart attack and died on the table, and they saw a 400 increase of DMT moments before his heart attack.
Wow.
Which means, like, if there's a
there.
DMT surge, then it might send you somewhere after.
It's insane, isn't it?
Makes my brain excited. I love talking about this shit, but I'm very aware that not everyone does. So let's